Dear Diary. Dear Diary. Did I tell you that I saw a bird? It had brown feathers and a red chest. It gleamed against the sky. I was sprinting through the forest. I slid through undergrowth like I was a kid again, not thinking about the mess or how I might need to repair my pants later. Leaping across trees. It reminded me of the best days at the COI, when I felt I did good. Then I heard the gunshot.
Why'd you do that? You're the one who bet that I couldn't. You're telling me you got a problem with it now.
I don't care about you shooting a fucking bird. I care about you giving away our position. Need I remind you that we are not supposed to be here?
Ah, come on. Harding barely leaves his nest. Anyway, as long as he doesn't say no to the next mission, we won't have to be here at all.
Hearing them say the quiet parts out loud, seeing the way they treated this innocent, beautiful thing, they snapped.
He's here!
I was reminded of the other part of being in the COI.
No!
The people that made me break.
Was it the bird? Is it because of the bird?
So when I held the agent's gun in my hands, as the last member of the squad begged for his life in the stupidest way possible,
We're on the same fucking team!
I didn't feel a thing. I'm what the COI made me. And I'm not going back.
Confirm access. Comms code 8, Hotel Alpha Delta Echo
We
Sierra.
don't need a comms code, General. I know who you are.
That's so. I'd assumed you'd forgotten, based on the dead squad my boys found yesterday.
Why do you have boys in the area?
I've got a job for you. Eastern Europe. You're the only one who can do it, and you're going to save a lot of lives in the process.
Does this have anything to do with those new oil reserves they found in the Black Sea?
What?
I may be out in the middle of nowhere, but I still find time to read.
It's one last job, Harding. One last job, and you're out.
I've heard that before.
Don't be stubborn. Your country needs you. The Covert Operations Initiative needs you. And you killed my men. You owe me.
See, I don't think that's true. I think as of 5 one last jobs ago, you owe me. Pull your agents back, Perkin.
Harding? Harding? Did you turn off your communicator? Harding!
Here, kitty. Where are you hiding? You can't hide forever, you know. The more you hide, the more agents we send. And the more agents we send, well, the forest will feel awfully small. Come on out, you big bitch.
Okay.
Wait!
Be careful what you wish for.
spotted.
Got Harding!
Confirm access. Comms code 8, Hotel Alpha.
I told you that we don't need to use a code.
What do you think you're doing here, son?
I believe I'm making it very unpleasant for a COI agent to exist in the relatively small patch of forest I've made my home. What do you think I'm doing here?
I think you're making a fool of yourself. You're going to take the job. You know the difference between right and wrong. There's work to be done. Let's get this over with.
Please, Birkin. I'm really not taking the job.
Damn it, Harding. There are innocent men in that forest that you are cutting down for a foolish tantrum.
You know, it's funny that you only bring up innocent men when it sounds like I'm not going to do what I'm told. And fly halfway around the world to put a bullet into somebody's head so a friend of some senator can make more money next year. I'm not taking the job.
You're setting a dangerous precedent, Harding. There are consequences for your actions.
Oh, I know. Every time I wake up in a cold sweat remembering some poor kid's face torn in half by a gun you made me fire. I know. Leave me alone, Birkin.
Captain, deploy the demolition squad. Casualty here.
Birkin? That was my home. You? Are you there?
Yes, I am. And while I have your attention, I think it's important that we discuss the purpose of life. A lot of people think that the purpose of life is to be happy. And that's wrong. The purpose of life is to find a box that you are well suited to fill, and to fill that box for as long as you have the honor of doing so. You rejected your honor when most people go their entire lives never finding their box in the first place. So, do I need to keep destroying things you care about? Or are you ready to get the fuck back to work?
I'm use your guns and your tech to kill every agent you send into this forest. So you can tell me when you're ready to stop burying bodies.
Bring Harding down! I heard something get thrown!
Hello? Mr. Alphonse Harding?
You're lost, in case you didn't know. Using an old frequency. Rest of the force changed over a couple days ago.
Yeah, I know. I just figured you might still be monitoring it, just in case.
You calling for Birkin?
Yeah, no. I'm, one of the poor bastards it seems he sent out here to die.
My condolences.
Yeah, thank you. Now the word is, you turned down a job. You've had a long line of jobs, but you aren't coming back anymore. You were Cerberus, General Birkin is Hades. That isn't supposed to happen.
You understand the problem. What do you want?
Do you know the story of the Israelites in Jericho?
You can definitely make this story shorter.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Information. I tell you what's coming before it hits you, and in return, when you see a COI agent wearing a pink mitten, you let me go. It's my daughter's mitten. She made it for me. Hey, hello? Hello? Do we have a deal?
I'm thinking. What's your name, man?
Byron Ford.
Byron Ford. Yeah. If the information's good, you've got a deal.
Right.
Got a dead one. Hey, no personal devices. We need everyone comm ready in case Harding shows up.
I am using my communicator, sir. I figured the brass were using music to keep up morale.
What? Let me see that.
Aww.
This is our frequency.
That would mean that Harding has the new encryption codes.
That would mean Harding has the new... Fuck!
Can't even handle an individual reaction when conserving Twitter. Sensors battered like halibut. How the fuck do they think they can be expected to manage an insane?
Good track to die to.
I'll go Harding!
Alphonse? You there? It's Byron.
What's up?
General Birkin just got 3 platoons of riflemen.
Do they have little blue decals on their go backs?
What?
Decals, little blue symbols. Should look like crossed assault rifles, if that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think they have those.
Fuck.
Should I be worried?
About me? No.
I've got Harding! I heard something get thrown.
Explosion heard!
Alphonse Harding, respond.
No access code?
Fuck your access code. You need to stand down.
You first.
Do you think this is a game? You are racking up a body count. I'm losing platoons by the hour.
Wow. I don't know who their commanding officer is, but it sounds like he's pursuing an unsound course of action.
You are declaring war on the government.
I'm whittling a bird of soap, Charles. I don't know what kind of bird it is, because of new whittling, but it's not kind of bird. The only thing keeping me from my bird-shaped object is you sending another company of motherfuckers into my home. This can end whenever you decide.
Harding inside. He's got a shotgun.
He has a sniper rifle.
Don't let Harding get away! Split up so we can find him faster!
Harding inside. He's climbing!
Dear Diary. Turns out I'm still good at doing a lot of bad things. If Birkin pulls back, I can stop, but if he doesn't, I can't go back to the life I was living. No matter what. You've heard me work through a lot of things, but if I had to do something dramatic to retain any sense of conscience or being human, please forgive me. Also, I think I figured out what kind of bird I've been whittling. It's a duck. Probably.
Harding's here.
it. Oh.
I've got Harding! He's climbing!
Hey, it's Byron.
That was fast. It's usually a few days before I hear from you.
I don't have much time. The COI is sending in an attack chopper. They want to start doing proactive patrols, run you to ground. The chopper's armed to the teeth and can't be damaged by conventional weaponry. So when you do your next raid, watch out.
I'll make sure to keep my head down. One thing, if the COI is using a chopper, why didn't you tell me about this on your first call?
The COI has a lot of things. I can't be sure what they'll use until it gets deployed.
All right. Thanks again for the heads up.
Bring Harding down! Headshot, folks!
Because I happen to be here when you called doesn't mean I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, okay, babe.
Babe?
It's too foggy to bring out the chopper, so Birkin is sending in shock troops. Heavily armored.
They carrying anything beyond the standard issue?
Nope, I don't think so.
Good. If Birkin thinks some armor is going to stop me, he's got another thing coming.
Sorry about the babe thing.
Something got thrown.
Did he throw that?
I lost Harding. Damn it. Harding, I know you're listening. You can still come in. We've gone fishing. You've held my son. We'll put this behind us. You have a choice. Build a life worth living. Doing work that needs doing.
Listen, Birkin, that's real nice and all, but I'm not fucking coming back, and I'm a little busy here.
You're creating a no-win scenario for yourself, Harding.
Noted.
Can't run forever. Harding in sight!
How you doing, Birkin?
Harding? How are you accessing this frequency?
I was bored. Thought I'd tool around with my radio kit. Figured you could use some company, considering how many you've been losing lately.
God, you would be an incredible asset if you weren't forcing us to kill you.
It's a shame you couldn't let me go.
Casualty here!
Harding's got a pistol! He's trying to climb away. Harding's throwing shit! I lost Harding. Harding spotted. He's moving to higher ground.
One more branch. Oh, shit. It's so much blood. It's so much blood. So much blood.
Got a dead one.
Okay. What's the damage? Oh! Oh, that looks bad. Why would that? Oh. That's the same place I got stabbed in Syria. Fucking Syria. God. That's internal bleeding for sure. I can't fix this on my own. I'm in the equipment. And look.
Stop hiding, cow!
Harding's here!
It's got a pistol! Perhaps it's the inclement weather. Maybe it's the lack of blood. Either way, Harding, you seem to have stumbled into a natural kill box.
Fuck off.
That sounds like a man without a better retort. You have one last chance. Turn yourself in.
You know what's funny? For all of your attempts to bring me in, you have not once tried to come out here yourself. guess you're afraid.
I'll be out there soon enough. After all, someone needs to identify your body.
Convergent Harding!
He's doing parkour!
Explosion heard! Explosion nearby.
Special Agent Harding.
Remember when you used to try to call me with an access code? I can't miss it.
This judgment is witnessed by a select party of your peers.
Fucking of course.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Finish your thing.
As an empowered agent of the United States government and the international intelligence community, I declare you unfit for duty. Effective immediately, your access to privileged information, resources, and support is revoked. Additionally, you are held responsible for actions committed during your tenure with the COI. Given a pattern of misdeeds and your ongoing liability to the future security of our nation, you will be executed at the earliest possible opportunity, with no condition for appeal or parole. I'm done trying to bring you in, Harding. How do you plead?
I guess I plead guilty. I sure did commit a pattern of misdeeds in my service. You'll just have to catch me first.
Dead one.
Twist cap, 45 degrees, counterclockwise. Press device directly against open wound. I gotta move side first. And... Oh! Fuck! Okay. Okay. Oh. 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 Thank God. I guess I get another chance.
Alphonse, do you know about Leeson Air Force Base?
I really don't like whatever you're leading up to with that. It's been a while, by the way. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Birkin finally admitted that he needs help. He's requisitioning aircraft from the base, calling in agents from abroad. From all the movement happening at the FOB, it actually seems like he's calling in every favor he's got.
So, aside from the air support, there's nothing too specific. Things are just going to get a lot worse.
Yep, that's a good way of putting it.
Well, thanks for the intel. And for being friendly. I didn't realize how much I needed someone to just be friendly to me. So even though it's happening under duress, thank you.
Aw. Well, the pleasure's been mine, babe. I hope you make it through this, Alphonse.
You and me both, babe.
Converge on Harding. He's got a shotgun.
Alphonse, guess what? We're gonna meet soon.
Is that so?
Yeah, Birkin's putting everything he's got into the chopper, loading up every hard point that it has.
What does that have to do with us meeting?
Because there's no way you're getting out of this without facing down that chopper.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you've been flying this entire time?
Guilty. I can't afford not to. With a COI knowing where my wife and daughter live. Having a copy of the keys. Speaking of which, I hear they store those keys at a Sector 92 Delta, along with a lot of artillery. If you want to do me a favor and want a fighting chance, I'd go there. And I'll stall as long as I can.
May the best man win, Byron.
Yeah, I think you will, babe. I'll see you around.
See you around.
Stop hiding, coward! I've got Harding! Harding's got an assault rifle! Got a shotgun. Harding's got an assault rifle.
Split up so we can find him faster. Bring Harding down.
I'm hearing an explosion. I don't know if you're listening, Harding. What I do know is that 2 good pilots died yesterday. You've destroyed millions of dollars in equipment. I'm finishing this. If you don't die tomorrow, I'm not sure the devil himself could kill you.
Harding's here.
Motherfuckers wanna make a scene. Cigarette on forehead, face on pavement. Gotta cell block in my basement. Exercising tyrants with the dawn that's breaking. Turn on lights cause the stage is set. Blood is warm and my face is wet. Hands are full with the lives I've wrecked. Painted with a slaughter that they won't forget. There's a beast inside me. Gotta let it out so I wait. There's a beast inside me. There's a beast inside of me. There's a beast inside me. Gotta let it out so I wait. There's a beast inside me.
Tell me what you're doing about that beast inside.
Napalm, ashes and slivers. It's the death knell knocking and I'm here to deliver. With the riot shield crashing through the gates you erect. While you screaming, motherfucker, thought this wasn't a threat. Thought our country was good, that betrayal's theoretical. Cold sweat, nightmare, with a red radical. Now the bodies around me say your words not worth shit. Call your favorite agents, I'ma teach you to quit. There's a beast inside me. Fucking let it out, throw away. There's a beast inside me. The beast inside of me. Stop. You know I've seen your kind before. You use flags, patriots, and metaphor. You made an army of twice cheated hearts. They don't need targets. You're where we start. There's a beast inside. Tell me what you're doing about that beast inside. There's a beast inside. Tell me what you're doing about that motherfucking beast. Hey, there's a beast inside. Tell me what you're doing about that beast inside. There's a beast inside. Tell me what you're doing about that motherfucking
Alphonse, are you there?
General?
I'm not your general. I'm pulling back what little forces I have left. You win.
Was all of this worth it?
Fuck no.
Sorry.
No, I see the humor in it.
Yeah.
I just hope you understand that it's out of my hands now. Others will come to your forest. They'll want to challenge you themselves. Get revenge. I can't protect you.
Your job never was to protect me, Birkin.
I suppose that's true. Goodbye, Alphonse.
Goodbye, General.
You can call me Charles.
I'm not going to be calling you at all.
Fucking amen to that.
Dear Diary. Today was a good day. I sat on top of broken multi-million-dollar machinery with a thermos of coffee, swaying in the wind, watching the sun rise. I finished whittling that bear cub I started a few days ago. So Mama Bear now has 3 hungry, healthy children. I found yet another abandoned camp while I was out walking. More evidence of just how much Burka invested in his private war. And I saw this brilliant yellow bird. Landed next to me while I was walking, like I could be trusted.